The Wild's second open beta ran over 2 weekends in February prior to the game's release at the end of the month. For all intents and purposes, it was the same as the first beta, with the addition of the Gypsaros hunt, and of course the flagship hunt up against Unrivalled, as well as the training area in the base camp. That of course means we've got full breakdowns and guides of all of the weapons. Over here we've got the bow. I will also be doing a master guide of all 14 weapons. Check that out when it's up if you're interested in the others. If you enjoy my videos, you can join the 20% of returning viewers and subscribe for more Monster Hunter guides. But honestly, just watching them is support enough as well. Oh hello there, Capcom's favourite child. Introducing the ranged weapon, the bow. Holding L2 to aim down the sights, which is also focus mode like with all of the ranged weapons, you can fire your arrows with R2. It has a 3-string combo of sorts, which goes up a charge level after each successive arrow, adding an additional arrow to the shot per charge level. These can also be individually charged just by holding down R2, and you can see the charge level indicator on the reticule, also denoted by the colour of the bow itself. Each shot consumes stamina, as does pretty much every bow action. You can also press circle or B to do an alternate horizontal 3-string combo with a quick shot, power shot, and power volley. You can use this circle combo to follow up after the standard R2 shot combo, where after being at charge 1 or 2, power shot and power volley will deal more damage and have more arrows, skipping the first of the 3 circle combo string. R2, triangle, and circle will do the 1000 dragons, like a super power shot volley, which can be done by itself or after other shots such as the full circle combo. And the other fancy attack is Dragon Piercer, which can be done with triangle and circle, putting the hunter into a slow, big wind-up to let loose a very damaging piercing attack. Similarly, very modular and can be done after charged shots or power volleys, etc. By default, hold L1 and press triangle or X to cycle between your available coatings. Press triangle to use or remove your coating. Applying it will give you 8 shots and consume 1 segment of your trick shot gauge. Power coating adding some good damage. It replenishes naturally slowly over time, but holding down charge and firing up shots fills it up really quickly. You also recover a chunk on a perfect dodge, more on that in a bit. Whilst holding down R2 to charge, press square to ready a tracer shot, consuming a segment of trick shot gauge, R2 once again to let it loose, dealing damage and placing a heat-seeking homing beacon on the monster's part. Potato aim? No problem. These ain't missing. All follow-up shots against the tracer are significantly increased in damage, stacking with your power coatings, and is due a little bit of down tuning in the release, I believe. Too much OPness. Try your triple shot, double power shot, and then 1000 dragons. After a number of hits, it'll explode for also very good damage. Whilst aiming down the sights and in between pretty much any attack, press X to do a charging sidestep. A nice evasive maneuver whilst the hunter continues to increase their charge. This can be followed up by pressing triangle to do the flying swallow shot, a really neat jumping attack, which covers a very large distance. Great for gap closing or creating space, firing an additional arrow per charge level. Whilst charging with R2, press circle to ready an arc shot, further increasing in radius per charge level, which then calls down an AoE rain of arrows, leaving the sticky outy sparklers on the monster, which you can aim for using your focus strike with R1, Hailstorm. Wait for the targets to finish locking on before executing. Sure, you can lock onto arc shot and the tracer arrow, but it's a focus strike, and up against wounds it's absolutely devastating. Following up the barrage with a very quick Dragon Piercer. Pure DPS. Off a ledge, press triangle to do a jumping melee attack, slicing with an arrow and dealing some mount damage, or R2 to do a mid-air shot. Charging sidestep off a ledge will put you into a flying swallow shot, a neat mobility trick. I've saved the best till last, let's look at defense. Timing charging sidestep through an attack gives you a fantastic iframe activating discerning dodge, not only negating all damage but also covering loads of distance, replenishing a massive chunk of stamina, and restoring some trick shot gauge as well. It is delightfully good. It's quite easy just to be completely untouchable. And there you have the bow, an utterly devastating weapon, quite clearly the strongest in the game. Not only is it this crazy offensive force, but your perfect evade is so fluid and easy to activate, you really can just be invincible. Rename your character Legolas, let loose a few arrows, and let me know what you think. As mentioned, I'm going to be covering all 14 of the weapons in a master guide and in these individual breakdowns as well. If you're interested in those, keep a lookout for them. Join the 20% of returning viewers and subscribe if you want to catch more of my Monster Hunter videos. But until next time, I'll see you in the Forbidden Lands.